You walk into a bar, it's 3300 BC, ancient Sumer. You order a beer, obviously, and when it's time to pay, you don't hand over a single coin, because coins won't be invented for another 2,500 years. Instead, the bartender pulls out a clay tablet and scratches your name into it. Congratulations, you're now in debt. And here's the thing nobody tells you. That bar tab is older than money. Not older than paper money. Older than money, period. Older than coins, older than cash. Older than the very idea of paying for things. This is the story of how humans invented debt before they invented money, and why everything you learned about barter is basically a fairy tale. And the evidence for this is genuinely insane. Let's start with the fairy tale, because you've heard it. Everyone's heard it. Once upon a time, people bartered. Fish for shoes. Simple until the shoe guy hates fish. So humans invented money to fix it. Clean story. Adam Smith told it in 1776, and economics textbooks have been copy-pasting it ever since. One problem, it never happened. Anthropologists have spent 200 years looking for a single society anywhere on Earth that ran on barter. Villages in Africa, islands in the Pacific, tribes in the Amazon. They found gift economies. They found favor networks. They found elaborate systems of who owes who. You know what they never found? The fish for shoes economy. Not once. Anywhere. So what did people actually do? They ran tabs. In a village where everyone knows everyone, you don't swap fish for shoes. You take the shoes, and now you owe the shoemaker. Not a number, a favor, a debt. Everyone kept a running mental ledger of everyone else, and that ledger, not coins, is what held the whole thing together. That's the answer, by the way. Debt came first because trust scales before scarcity does. Your reputation was your credit score. Some things never change. Then villages became cities, and mental ledgers stopped scaling. Enter Mesopotamia, around 3500 BC, home of the oldest writing on Earth. Only it wasn't poetry. It was temple accountants pressing marks into wet clay. Who borrowed barley? Who owed silver? Who never paid for their beer? Yes, there are 5,000-year-old records of people ghosting their bar tab. And here's the part that should genuinely rewire your brain. We didn't invent writing for poetry, or prayers, or love letters. We invented writing to track debt. The first words ever recorded were basically a spreadsheet. And actual money? Physical coins you could hold? Lydia, around 600 BC. Do the math. Nearly 3,000 years of civilization, pyramids, empires, legal codes, all of it running on written debt before a single coin existed. Money didn't replace debt. Money was invented to move debt around more easily. It's debt's little brother. Which brings us to you. The card you tapped this morning? A debt instrument. The cash in your pocket? Read the fine print. It's a note. Your bank balance? Money the bank owes you. 5,000 years later, we're all still standing in that Sumerian bar, scratching names into clay. The tools changed. The game didn't. And the people who understand debt is the foundation of the system, not the failure of it, tend to play it very differently from the people who were told debt is a four-letter word. So next time someone tells you money makes the world go round, you can tell them the truth. It was never money. It was a promise written down. It always has been. You're not carrying cash. You're carrying 5,000 years of IOUs.